This right here is crazy.
AyeQ!
This is what imagine him in a hospital trying to deal with, and the baby's coming out. Fellas, again, focus on yourself. That's what it is.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy AyeQ, and I'm back with another reaction video for you guys today. And today we're going to do a reaction video from Pop the Balloon or Find Love Season 2 reunion. Let's jump right into the video.
Brian, you already know we're talking about you.
Right.
Let's go ahead and take a look at your journey on Pop the Balloon.
How many kids you got?
I got 3.
You got 3?
Yep.
How many baby daddies?
I have 3.
You got 3 baby daddies.
Yes.
Okay. How many kids you have?
I have 2.
How many baby daddies?
2.
2? Okay. So you didn't think after the first one that you wanted to marry the next one?
No.
No? How many
And
kids
your
you
preference?
have?
I have 3.
You have
25,
3?
18, and 12.
Okay. How many baby daddies?
2.
2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's no disrespect towards that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I just want you to understand when it comes to a man of top tier, right? We give you a few from one man.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. If you have multiple from a different man,
Mm-hmm.
that disqualifies yourself.
So it disqualifies a top tier woman from getting a top
That's
tier
exactly
man.
right. Why? Because there's billions of women on this planet.
All right, Brian. So you came out episode 15. I was like, Brian, what are some of your deal breakers? You said you don't have not one.
Hey, fan was keeping it real, straight real with these women. Because it is what it is, bro. If a woman got 3 kids by 3 different men, she's a certified bird. She's for the streets. There's nothing you could do about it. She's stamped for life. There's no coming back from that. She's who she is.
Not any. But as we saw, as you went down the line, you did have a deal breaker, and that was women that have multiple baby daddies.
Right?
So, what do you, is that something you came out knowing, or?
Of course I came out knowing, but for that right person, I will compromise for that. Right? And I think every man will compromise for that if they come in with multiple kids for multiple different men, right?
Okay.
We gotta like them like that. That was my deal breaker, but like I said on the show, then I would extend grace for somebody that I'm feeling like that. So that's what that was.
Okay. So then why is that something you didn't say like up front when I was like, oh, what's your deal breaker?
Because after listening to the women, I don't know which one I was gonna like. I didn't, as far as their responses, who I was gonna attract or pull energy from. So I didn't really know who I was gonna feel until I heard what they had to say. So that's that grace part right there, right? So even if they had multiple different kids from multiple different men, if I still like them like that, I would accept that, like real men do.
Okay. So you're kind of saying like you didn't want to say that just in case one of them popped on you?
All of them would have popped if I said that.
He was testing the waters.
Yeah.
But he was giving nobody grace. Why are you saying
Well,
grace?
I mean,
You were giving
even
no grace.
even
You
though that
weren't
we talked, me and this guy earlier.
She said, Grace, the damage is already done. Once you got a bunch of baby fathers, it's over with. You can't erase that. It's crazy. She said, Grace.
We was joking around. He said nothing wrong. Like, it devalues the woman when you go through multiple men and have multiple baby daddies. We don't want to deal with that. If you got 3 kids and 3 baby daddies, it's like, damn, your decision-making skills are horrible.
Y'all forget
Okay.
that y'all the ones who's
And
playing
then,
right there.
and then y'all forget that I'm 41 years old. I got a 25-year-old child. So you're basing your perception of me from 25 years ago.
Come on.
I'm not that person I'm not that kid that I was 25 years ago.
Speak on
And I'm not that young adult that I was 25 years ago. I've grown from that. I've healed from that. I now make better choices, better decisions.
Right.
And I live more of a healthy love life,
Right.
than I did then. So you're going to tell me, oh, well, you got this many kids, I can't date you.
No,
Oh,
it's not-
but that happened 25 years
It's
ago.
not the number of
At what
kids.
point are you going to give grace? Like at how long are you going to I don't want to use the word punish, for lack of better words. a woman for her past.
It's
Like
not the-
Brian came out and said, I don't judge a woman from their past.
then
You know, we all
judged.
make mistakes. And then he basically just flat out judged.
That's the gentleman's preference.
This is crazy because it's not that a man is judging you for your past. It's about your value. Based on your actions in the past, it made your value very low. A man with value is not going to see you as valuable based on your actions from the past. And fellas, it's like I always tell you dudes, bro, if a chick is a bird at 5, she's going to still be a bird at 50 because it's an energy, bro. A chick can't be like a bird back in the day, then all of a sudden change into a good woman. Life don't work like that, bro. And there's no grace. That's like if a dude do something crazy at 25 and he end up in jail. So should he get grace because he's in his 40s now? Life don't work like that, man. The damage is already done. It is what it is. Know your damaged goods. Sad though. Sad.
We're not judging you for how many kids. It's
Yeah.
how many baby fathers you got. If you
Okay.
get with a guy and I'm 40 years old per
Yeah.
se, and I have 8 kids by 6 different women,
Yeah.
that says something.
And then everybody's situation is different.
That
Like
part.
4
we all
kids
have
and 4
different
baby
circles.
daddies.
But that's not
3
what
kids
it
and 3
was. I
baby
have
daddies.
my children. I have by 2 different men, and I was in a 12-year relationship that was abusive. I escaped that by God's grace. I give thanks every day. And so when I moved on to the next relationship, I'm just looking for something better than what I had. And just because it was better doesn't mean it was for me. So when I realized this isn't for me, you know, should I marry this man just because society is going to look at me like I'm a failure as a mother or as a woman? Or no, should I keep going and look for what is really for me?
And
I'm
I'm
not going to
having
say
kids
that
by
I've
this
made
man?
all the best decisions as a young adult. I never said I made the best decisions.
And that's
but
what we're referring to, the
Yeah.
decision-making skills.
yeah.
You know?
But
And let's be honest, 12 years is a long time. So you've been going through that for 12 years and now you back in the streets? All that trauma? Have you been to counseling? And that's what it is, man. Most of these women need help, bro. They don't need a man. And that's a sad part, bro. And that's why it's like, they just keep getting worse and worse and worse. It's sad out here, man.
that's now, that's in the past. So you're not gonna meet a woman and she tell you she stole a candy bar at 14 years old. Oh no, I can't do that. I don't do thieves.
She's always a thief.
She was a kid. She made a mistake. She ate that, and the candy bar is gone. So in my situation, I feel like I ate that. I ate that relationship that I went through. I ate being a young teenage parent. I ate it. Like the young kids say, you ate. I feel like I ate. I've grown from that. I'm not that person that I was.
The relationship
so why?
is awesome, but the key, you're bearing the man's children.
All right. So, Janae, when you were having, your conversation with Brian during that segment, what was going through your mind when he's asking you all these questions? Like, okay, how many baby daddies? How many kids? What was your thought process? Like, if you want to walk us through that.
I'm true to my core. I'm not ashamed of my past. I'm not ashamed of my 3 kids. And if I wouldn't have the 3 baby daddies, I wouldn't have my 3 amazing kids. Mm-hmm. I don't allow him and his judgment to define me as a woman or where I stand on today. It's his preference. He deserves a queen of whatever that looks like for Brian. But for me, you have to accept me as a whole with a 4 unit. So it's either, are you even equipped to hold down this 4 fort?
Mm-hmm.
Who is? Yo. Who is? A dude gotta be a fool to sign up for that, bro. 3 kids by 3 different men. And you gotta take care of each one of them. 3 different dudes bust all in her. Pow, shoot up the club. And now you gotta take care of that litter. Where are those other 3 dudes at? And why did they leave? You failed 3 times? Lady, look yourself in the mirror, man. This shit is crazy.
You can't judge me. I didn't take anything personally. I talked to Brian afterwards. I said, I don't take anything personal. I'm not mad at you. I don't, it is what it is.
It's a
my
preference.
person is my person. You know what I'm saying? But like, people don't know how to live in reality. They want to live into society, and it's fake to me. I'm not with it.
Okay. And then I think Shayna, you wanted to say
So
something.
one thing I do want to say, which I said to you earlier, we all have our preference, which is fine. You might like them tall, you might like them short, you might like them with the kids. But I think it was just your delivery that really was kind of tough to watch. So that's all I had to share. We kind of chatted about it before. Everyone's entitled to what they like, but it's just the way you were speaking to the ladies, which was kind of harsh.
So speaking on that, Brian, do you feel like you could have delivered your message in a different way?
I think I wanted to deliver it the way I did, right?
Okay.
Because if I'm coming on some softness, you're not gonna really grasp what I'm telling you.
That's not
right. And
Right there, bro. You can't trust a woman like that, bro. Fellas, the truth is the truth. There is no special way to deliver the truth. But when a woman want to hear a lie that sounds good, you gotta leave her alone, fam. She's living a lie, bro. Like, I done been with chicks, and I thought by me being honest with them, that's the way to go. But when a woman don't want to hear the truth, fam, there's nothing you could do with a woman like that, bro. And her, this chick right here, fam, I'm telling you, red flag.
the thing about accountability is you want me to deliver it the way you want to hear it. Nah, the truth hurts. The truth hurts. You got to be able to embrace that. We as men, we embrace accountability. And women have to do the same exact
Women
thing
do
and not get
embrace
angry
accountability. I'm not
and
angry.
feel like men
I'm
are
not-
aggressive
I'm not
and
being
feel like
aggressive.
men are aggressive
You are being
when they're delivering what they're trying to say. Like, no, I wasn't disrespectful on the show, right? And maybe I could have delivered it a little bit softer, but
And
that's
then
not
James,
the route that I
you wanted to
chose.
say something.
Brother, the way you've
Hold
been
on
talking.
1 second. James is gonna go.
I wanted to say something about that. I understand both sides. You know what I mean? Like, for me, I don't care if a female has a starting lineup. You know what I mean? Like, I've dated girls that have multiple kids, and I think that men think one of two ways. One is like, okay, you made horrible decisions. And then the other downfall could be, these are extra mouths to feed or bills, And for me, I love kids, like I'm a kids person, so I don't mind dating a woman that has kids. So that's all I wanted to say is like.
Can I say something? Brian, I don't think your delivery was 100% wrong, but there is a difference between you as a type of man and there's another type of man. There's two different types of men. It's your preference, and it's a man that knows that he comes into this world to be a leader, protector, provider.
She throwing shots. She mad. She throwing shots now. She's trying to put him down in a very subtle way. She's saying a sucker that wants her, that's really a king. That's really a leader. So she's really bigging up a sucker. Dude who's and yo, what's so crazy? These women will do that and they refuse to deal with a sucker for free. They just want to use that, man. But this right here is crazy. The fact that she's throwing shots now, that's crazy.
Who also knows that you're going to take care of a family as a whole. It doesn't matter if they're your kids or it takes a village to raise these kids. I didn't take any judgment, but if you prefer a woman with 1 kid or you want some more with more kids, that's on you.
fine. Mhm.
You're just not my person, and I'm not mad at you. And I'm not even mad at the world. And I don't give a fuck about anybody. If we can keep it G, you know.
And that's the problem. You don't give a fuck. Because the fact that you got 3 kids by 3 different men and you think that's okay, that's the problem. Sad, bro.
I take care of my kids. They're well taken care of. I'm an independent woman. And I deserve a strong man who's ready to take care of a household. I'm not saying that that's not you or no other man in this world. Everybody got their own opinion. And I respect you 100%. It is what it is.
And let me, hold on, wait, hold on. And I respect that, I appreciate that, right? It's gonna be a special type of man that's gonna come in and take care of you and your unit. That's gonna take care of you and your unit, right? Because most men wanna start their own family, right? You know what I'm saying? So why would we come in and be a stepdad when we know if you have 3 kids, then I'm gonna be the 4th? You're gonna look at me like the 4th, even if I'm taking care of the house.
No,
right?
no.
Because they're
Thinking
not
at it
mine.
different.
Because you're not a baby daddy or a husband.
Thank
Like,
you.
you're not going to be a
You're
baby
the head
daddy.
of household. It's a different.
I understand that, but I'm not their real father, right? So I'm
But
not their
that's-
biological father, right? So, and things come with that, right? It comes with, you may feel like, you know, I'm not raising your sons right.
Or you can't.
I'm going
whoop
to
'em.
dead this right now. I had a baby daddy that told me in front of my child, I am not his daddy. I don't need a nigga like that. I don't, and I said nigga.
You don't want one.
I need a man who knows who's going to come into a whole house. He's going to take mine as his.
Wow, son. She don't even care how that man felt. She don't even care what happened, why he felt like that. She's not even thinking about that part. She's just thinking, man, next, on to the next. But the reason why that man had that outburst is because of the pressure. He's probably already doing enough. And you gotta take care of another man kid? A grown-ass man kid. Your ass is taking care of another man kid. He's probably somewhere out there fucking hoes living his best life. While you stressing. You stressing. And she don't even give a fuck about you. This is why a man is a sucker, bro. If he takes care of another man kid. It's like, bro. Listen, bro. This is crazy, bro. Crazy. And she said this shit like, dude, what's the problem? He was doing you a favor. It's crazy.
He's going to take me as his partner. It's one, honey. When you find a wife, you find a good thing. I'm not living into society or social media. This show, and I appreciate you guys, because this is real life. You show me the real deal. You know what I'm saying? And
damn, it took that long? Yo, oh my. She been going through life living in delusion, bro. You see how amazing the truth is? It finally hit her. She finally got a rude awakening. Man, shouts to this dude right here, man. Yo. The truth. The truth, man, it will set you free in life. Don't kill the messenger, man. He's just doing his job. But you gotta hear the truth at some point. It finally hit her, but she ain't learned shit, though. She's still who she is. That's what's crazy.
And I'm not going to say too much more, but you know,
If you guys were to get together, hypothetically speaking,
Who?
Yeah, I'm just hypothetically speaking.
Just hypothetically, you and
You,
Brian.
you and
Me and
you and
Brian?
Brian. If you and Brian were to get together, hypothetically speaking, can he put his hands on your children?
What? Put his hands on my
As
children?
far
That's a real
yes,
question.
Yeah,
yes.
let's word that a
Can
little.
he? Well, we know what we're talking about. I mean, Brian, you understood what I was saying, correct?
Correct.
If your kids is acting up,
Yeah.
can he whoop your kids?
If
Like
they
he would whoop
need
his
it.
own son?
If they need it.
Uh,
I mean,
You
let's
just
be
have
real.
to be. You just
This
have
ain't
to
about
be.
that.
Yo, that's a very important question, bro, fellas. That right there is very important because you gotta understand, bro. Think about you having to take care of another man's kid and you can't discipline and you can't like punish the kid the way you want to punish the kid. That's what I'm saying, man. Being a stepdad and all that is a job for a sucker, bro. It's real. It's real, bro.
That, but let's
unrealistic.
be
If
real.
you're gonna whoop somebody else's kids, you just got to be ready for that
That's-
repercussion.
The
right?
afterward.
Exactly. What
You
comes
feel
after
me?
that? Because as a father, nobody's gonna whoop my kids.
Exactly.
But if
barely whoop
I
my
am the
kids.
step parent of somebody else's kids, I'm a whoop them.
But you're not
And I
gonna whoop them for
understand
nothing.
that
They can't
that's
whoop
double.
your kids, but
No,
Different
because
ways to discipline
I'm ready to
kids
fight for
besides
mine.
whooping them. Thank
I'm
you.
ready
I
to
got a
fight for mine,
5-year-old.
so-
My son has never had a whooping.
Listen, I'm ready to fight
Ever.
for mine, so I'm going to check you on that. And if dude wanted to check me on that, he has that
Yes.
right. And that's all I'm saying.
And,
is you
and those
gotta-
are the issues
It's
that
the
we
way to
deal.
do
And
it.
those are the issues that we deal with being a step parent. Like, and
Those
another
are the
thing that I want to
insecurities.
address is that, like Brian, I've been hearing you talk since we've been here all day. Like your demeanor hasn't changed. So I want to say, like, I don't think that you were aggressive at all. I think that you were being you,
Mhm.
and I appreciate that
Exactly.
authenticity that
Exactly.
you have been bringing. And I still got
Appreciate that.
and I still got a couple more jokes in the back of my head for your ass too.
Okay, y'all, let's wrap this up. And so, Chanel, you were like the queen of facial expressions.
I will.
All right, we're gonna set that right there, man. Fellas, the bottom line is this, bro. As a man, this is why you want to keep away from low-hanging fruits, bro. I just gotta keep it real. If you meet a woman with multiple baby fathers, bro, she is who she is. That's a woman who makes bad decisions. If you notice, these women got multiple baby fathers. Not one time did they listen. These are the types of women who live in delusion. They wake up every day and lie to themselves. The truth could be right in front of their face. They will turn away from the truth to live a lie. And as a man, you don't want to deal or commit to a woman like that because, trust me, your life will start declining. These are the types of women who will pull you down, fellas. Be wise out here.